What is up, everyone? Ken, also known as Built Shy here, and today I'll be unboxing the Panasonic G85. Now, I have a Panasonic GX85, and that is what the video is coming here, and I have a GoPro up here, so you guys can get a top-down view of the box and the product. However, the GX85 that I have, and I love the camera, it's a great camera, it's amazing video quality for the price and the size of the camera, and the size of the camera really helps because it's very portable, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. However, it doesn't have a microphone jack on it, and unfortunately, I would like to use a microphone on a camera for my channel, a shotgun mic. And this is what this camera is going to be used for. So this camera is going to end up becoming B-roll footage, and this GoPro above here will be mainly just used for over the top, over the head views, as you can see. So we're going to start unboxing the GX85. So on the front of the box here, we have obviously the DMC-G85. Micro Four Thirds camera. I actually really like Micro Four Thirds. The lenses are really small yet really powerful, and they can get firmware updates to them to improve the quality of the microphone, or not the microphone, but the lens. Well, I guess the microphone too. But with, say, a Canon DSLR, what you get is what you get. The glass is the glass, that is it, that is all. You can't improve the lens without releasing a new hardware revision. But with this, you can always release software updates to tweak the lenses, and that's what I like about Micro Four Thirds. And again, they're really small, compact, powerful cameras. Also has the ability to take 4K photos and post focus. So if I ever wanted to, say, change the focus point on a photo after the fact, I can do that. I can touch whatever point I want on the viewfinder, and it will focus and then blur the background, and it will focus on the subject that I have selected with my finger. Again, it does 4K video, and that's really what I'm after here, is the video quality out of this camera. So I don't think there's anything else on the box, to be honest. Nope, not really. Well, there's a little bit actually. So we got a little bit of information here on the front here. So we got 16 megapixels. We have what is this here? We have. I actually have no idea what that is. I have no idea what LVF means. I guess we'll have to find out about that later. It has also a rotating viewfinder, and the GX85 does not have a rotating viewfinder, so that is another plus for the G85. I'm going to get those confused. If I mixed up between the two of GX85 and the G85, I do apologize. Constant autofocus. It's also splash proof or dust proof. GX85 isn't weatherproofed at all, so if you get caught in the rain, you might not want to use it. With the G85, it does have weatherproofing, so that's good. I imagine this has a little bit better low light performance than the G85 or GX85 does. It says it has low light autofocus, so we'll see how that works. It also has touch autofocus, light composition, panorama shots. So this is quite the feature-packed camera. So let's go ahead and open the box here. And we have looks to be like some kind of instruction manual. I'll have to read that later. I'm not too familiar with Panasonics because I used to use Canon almost exclusively for all my stuff, but now I've decided to switch over to Panasonic because I find they have a little bit more features for less price than Canon does. Canon seems to withhold basic features that the industry is now going towards, I guess. It seems like they want to withhold 4K video to a lot higher price than everybody else. So we'll throw that off to the side. We're going to open up the box here. So it looks like we have the camera itself, so we'll have a look at that first. Why not? Comes in a nice little protective bag. We'll actually move the box out of the way for now. So it comes out of a nice protective bag. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Like, wow, look at that. It's pretty small. Didn't expect that. And it actually has a nice feel to it when I hold it, like with my hand. So that's pretty cool. The one problem that I do notice right here, though, is the strap right here. The strap harness or attachment. It seems like when I hold the camera, my finger gets caught on there for some reason, and that's kind of uncomfortable. And it's got this little metal post. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's got this metal post right about here, right here, and that digs into my finger when I hold it. So that might be an issue with this, so I guess we'll have to figure that out. But that's no big deal. You know, every camera has its growing pains when you're first learning how to use it, so we'll have to experiment with that, of course. But So we got the rotating viewfinder, as you can see here. So I can flip it forward if I'm using it for vlogs. Very nice. Very lightweight camera as well. We have a remote and mic cover right here. So if we want to, if we need to use a remote or a microphone input, which I plan on using a microphone input, we have the ability to attach those. So that's awesome. We also have USB and HDMI that I believe is a micro HDMI. So I have a cable for that, and I believe it can output 4K over micro HDMI if the cable can support it, obviously. You have the SD card slot right there, XDSC I should say. Battery door. Oh yeah, okay. So that's pretty much the camera in a nutshell. It's actually got a nice viewfinder here. The GX85, it doesn't have this like little rubber piece around the eye hole here. So it makes it really, really odd to use. Like I really don't like using the viewfinder on the GX85 because I can see things in my peripheral vision, and this should cut out the peripheral vision and make it a little bit more comfortable to use, having your kind of your eyebrow or your eye pressed against this area. It's soft to the touch. So it'll make it a little bit more comfortable to use. The GX85 doesn't have this at all, so you're kind of like hovering it in front of your eye, and then yeah, it's very strange to use. So that is the camera itself, so we'll put that back. We'll bring the box back over here for now, and we will unbox a few more things. So we have the strap. I don't know if I'll be putting that on, to be honest. I have the strap on my GX85, and it always gets in the way for whatever reason. It never fails to not get in my way. So we have cardboard, plastic insert, excellent. We also have, this should be the battery, yes. The battery, oh, it gave me a wall charger. That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't expect it to give me a wall charger. So that's a plus. And we also have the battery in the bottom of the box. There we go. Push the box off to the side. We no longer need that. So we got a battery, small little battery in the front there. We have a micro USB. I was about to say HDMI, but that is micro USB cable for connecting the camera to the computer. And we also have a wall charger that has a built-in little plug, and that can be retracted into itself, so that's nice. I like this kind of style of wall charger better because I don't have to carry a cable around. And I generally tend to lose the cable that attaches to some of them, like on the edge here. I tend to lose that cable, like with my Canon. I ended up having to buy 2 AC adapters because I lost the cable to them. So, or I just lost the adapter in general. But with this, it should be a lot better. I do like this feature a little bit better. So we have the charger, we got the camera itself, battery, cable, strap, and instruction manuals, of course. So it didn't really come with too much. Again, it's a small box, so there we go. That is everything you get in the box of the G85. So first impressions, pretty good. I like the camera. It's very well built. It's hefty but light at the same time, if you get what I mean. It feels solid, but it's also lightweight. Again, I don't have the battery in it just yet, but I'm very excited to use it. I didn't get the kit lens because I do have a few lenses like the Panasonic 20mm f1.7 2. So I love this lens. It's a very nice lens. I've used it in one of my update videos on my gaming channel, and it's very good for having a shallow depth of field. And I really like the bokeh that it produces for some images. So I have that. We'll be using that on this camera for sure. That was pretty much the idea, was to buy another Panasonic lens that all my Micro Four Thirds can attach to. So actually, you know, we might as well attach it to this one because I'm using the other lens that I have on the GX85 currently. So we will attach this lens to the G85. And where's the red dot to line up? There we go. So there we go. That's kind of what the camera will look like. I plan on getting a few more lenses. I believe I have the kit lens that came with the GX85 on right now, and I plan on buying other lenses in the future. But that is the Canon G85 unboxed. We will now test it out, a bit of test footage, and we'll try this bad boy out.